Okay. Welcome to the weekly guidance for this week. Whatever week this is for you, whether it's in modern time or future time, welcome to the weekly guidance. If you clicked on this, I would like to think that it resonates for you at one point or another. And if it doesn't feel like it does, check out the other weekly guidances that are on the channel because those might resonate much better with you for this week. All right. What is the weekly guidance? What is it that we need to know about this week in order to navigate it well? What is the guidance for us watching for this coming week, please? Okay, that's a lot. That's like all of them. Yeah, the same card came out. Cool. Don't be fooled this week. Don't be fooled this week. Don't fall for fool's gold. But at the same time, there is a message here of don't be fooled this week. Period. Next, a greater story that I'm seeing is enjoy the little things. All that glitters in the upright. Message in a bottle in reverse. Breathe in reverse and to the sea in reverse. Very blue cards. Very blue scheme. Lots of water in both, which has taken over maybe logical thinking or conscious thought, and being possibly overrun by emotion or feels or worries. So if it's something about being fooled by something, I forgot what I said. It could be not to be fooled by your emotion this week, not to let your emotions overrun you, not to let them take over. Whether they're good emotions or bad emotions, no such thing really if you think about shadow. And my personal philosophy on it, if you've been if you've been here for a while on the channel, you may know my personal philosophy about shadow. This looks like not allowing yourself to be fooled by your emotion, not allowing your emotion to overrun you, and enjoying or seeking out the little things, even though they may be temporary little things, to tide you over, to almost anchor you. It's looking like there is something deceptive this week, and the deceptive thing is around whatever stirs you up emotionally in a positive or negative way. Whatever sort of overwhelms you emotionally this week. And the thing is, what I'm feeling here is it could be good things, being so happy and so overjoyed about something and not being fooled by those emotions, or not running away with that high and thinking that you can just go ahead and sort of make all decisions from that point. No. Similarly with, it's the same essence, okay? Similarly with being overrun with negative or bad, ill emotion, and running with that and making decisions from that place. Um, Finding a balance in that. If you're going to make any decisions this week, make them from a place of neutral. You can be happy, you can be sad, but try to make decisions from a place of neutrality and logic this week. Because making it from a place of emotion, be it elation or be it um, unelation, or be it sad emotion, or whatever, is not going to be as conducive as it could be. So your guidance is to sort of find that balance between what's real in the decision that you make or in how you make your moves this week. Come to the present, and by that I mean be more balanced, be more conscious. Something that you don't, something that stirs you up negatively may, if you think about it, and when you get to a neutral position, you may see the positives in it, or the benefits rather. Something that stirs you up uh, uh, positive, really joyfully, you might be making too much of a rash decision or saying too much too soon, too fast, where it may not be entirely appropriate. I want to read some of these for further guidance for anybody that needs it. I don't believe what I read is going to be what I've picked up, so this might be helpful for anybody. When external conditions appear, oh, that's right. So that's what I'm feeling intuitively from this that I'm looking at. However, there is something here about like bad news, having to surrender, and feeling like things are too overwhelming or you can't really move past certain things. So, story number 3 or 2.5, I don't know. If you're feeling that way this week, know that that's not lasting. Know that it's not as real as you think it could be. Um, there could be something underneath the surface. If something isn't working out, also, it might be for your benefit, truly, where rejection is God's protection. It's not the moment right now, or it's not the moment, period, or it's just not the thing. With all of these reversals and all that glitters being here. Yeah. Very, very interesting read. Very interesting read. Yeah, something's a bit off this week. In terms of like, it's not what it seems. This would be the card in the Romance Angels that has the man or person with this gorgeous mask and beautiful figure, stature. Things aren't what they seem this week. When external conditions appear to block every attempt to move forward, there's no hidden message for you to decipher. Like the ocean, the tides of experience ebb and flow. You're in a natural cycle, so know that things will flow again in due course. There's no need for alarm. Stop resisting and fighting against the situation and learn to flow. Even when the tide is going out, relax and trust in the abundance that will soon be within your reach again. An ancient mariner saying applies to you now. When fishermen cannot go to sea, they stay home and repair their nets. So that's that second message of doing, if things are kind of, just kind of wild emotionally or whatever, then you can focus on the little things. Little things that sort of you can do, which I also see with this. They may not even be things of substance. They may just be things to sort of make you feel good about yourself or whatever. But some of them might be things of substance. I don't know your life. I don't. Alright, this. Are you refusing to acknowledge the sign because you want things as you want them? Red flags are not pretty decorations for you to admire. They are warnings. Has your best interest at heart, and you will draw attention to what you are overlooking. And it talks about there's something rotten underneath. You know, things are shiny, things look good, they look really nice, but there's something going on underneath. And this could be to do with your own psyche, this could be to do with your world, this could be to do with a moment where you want to order a pizza when you have the choice to order, I don't know, something else, a salad, I don't know, and you lie to yourself and say, I'm going to order the pizza when you've been trying to uh, eat better, less greasy food, something like that. It could be something to that effect where something just isn't quite right. So just be on your p's and q's in a way with yourself emotionally, and track your emotions, see how things are. And if you get overly emotional, if and by that I mean if one of your emotions takes over, whether it's elation and pure happiness, I mean that one's going to be really hard, but try to still keep a check and balance on yourself, which really sucks, especially if it's like a super elative emotion. Say you're, yeah. Um, but also if it's feeling too down in the dumps or something, check that emotion for yourself. Okay. All right. I'm going to read all that glitters because that seems to be something that is tying certain things together. It talks about a need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature, trying to be something you're not, or chasing after every sparkly new thing, being mercurial, which is ever changing. It's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to acquire the trappings of status or deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title or position, the stamp of authority, or the sparkling of diamonds, these icons let you know something about a person, place, or thing. Or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them, and how they will symbolically elevate them, and make them more attractive. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. Learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all the glitter is gone. Would you still desire the object or person? I didn't really want to say, but if there's, I've been experiencing some things with certain people where you can have really good moments with certain people, but because of the position and the relationship you have, you cannot, um, you can give people the benefit of the doubt, but you have to still be careful, um, and make sure that people aren't pulling one over on you. it's, it's really my message there. So be careful of that. I don't think this is entirely vindictive. I don't think there's people out to get you. I don't think if you've been vibing with people or being happy over a situation or being sad over a situation is not what it is. It's just there's something here that's saying there's more underneath. So if you're feeling some type of way about something, let's say negatively, things will never work out, things won't move, things will be the same. This brief talks about, let me even read that before I continue. Brief talks about something touching on that. I'm glad that I read that last because it's going to help just really give you the end point of what this is, and how you can move through this energy to reroute you and put you in a more uh, a more conducive state of being. And that is, inertia, laziness, and apathy are not signs of slowing down, but of decay and lifelessness. Wake up and do something to shake this off. Go outside for some air. A walk in nature will remind you that all of life is ensouled and magical. Get some exercise. Move out of your head and into your body. Breathe in deeply. Each breath is precious. I feel like that's a way that if this week becomes a certain kind of week, just sort of check out for a hot second and take a walk or do something. For those of you that have not been really taking care of yourself too much or been avoiding certain aspects of yourself or your life, there could be something going on underneath that's deeper for you to look at. If you've been getting messages, if you've been getting warnings, For instance, if one of your apps isn't working, if you're not getting paperwork and there seems to be something going on with your electronics or communication system, you might want to dig deeper and see what's going on with that. It could be simply something like that. Um, if things aren't working out for you to file in your paperwork or for you to do this thing, you might want to do a little bit more research and dig a little deeper into what's going on. And in the meantime, maybe pause things for a hot second, maybe this week, and reassess the situation, re-look at it, and see what you can do, the little things that you can do in both of these, the little things that you can do to put you in a better status, a better place. Well, I hope this works. This helps. Worked. I hope this helped. I hope this helped anybody. And I wish you everything. If you'd like a personal reading, please feel free to contact. Information is in the description box below. And I wish you a really good week.